The Jedi Temple was the stronghold that housed one of the most elite fighting forces in the galaxy until Palpatine ordered its destruction. But how did the ancient home of the Jedi fall?
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
So, after Palpatine activated Order 66, he ordered his new apprentice, Darth Vader, to rendezvous with the 501st Clone Legion and prepare for an assault on the ancestral home of the Jedi. Now, within one night, the Jedi Temple was totally under new Imperial control. But how and why did the Temple fall so easily? Well, firstly, we have to consider the actual strength of the Jedi at this point. Remember, this occurred during the pinnacle of the Clone Wars, perhaps when it was at its most tenacious stage. For this reason, majority of the Jedi Knights and Masters were scattered throughout the Outer Rim, sieging separatist strongholds. For this reason, majority of the Temple's inhabitants were younglings, Padawans, or potentially injured. As well as this, the Jedi Masters who were stationed at the Temple were killed off by Sidious during his arrest, and although there was a considerable amount of Jedi Temple guards stationed there, there'd be no match for the garrison of clones and their new leader. Speaking of which, the 501st Clone Legion was battle-hardened, and had taken part in countless battles throughout the conflict, as well as served alongside various Jedi, making them familiar with their tactics and fighting styles, essentially meaning the Padawans with incomplete training would struggle to stand up against these veterans who did vastly outnumber them. Finally, there's Skywalker himself, or Vader at this point. Not only is Anakin one of the most powerful Jedi in the galaxy, but this is possibly the most powerful Vader has ever been by this stage, particularly by the fact that he's driven to save his wife. By embracing the dark side entirely, it opens himself up to new potential strength and power that as a Jedi he'd be unable to access, and majority of the Jedi would not be prepared or capable of combating a force driven by such hatred. Although the Jedi did attempt to defend their home, they were outmatched. Vader killed the remaining Masters, including Shaak Ti, a member of the Jedi Council and possibly the most experienced Jedi present, who did not even offer a fight. Instead, remained in meditation throughout the massacre until Vader stuck his sword in her back. Sometime during the attack, the Temple caught ablaze and the attack became known to the public. As well as this, Vader initiated a beacon that ordered the remaining Jedi to return. Meanwhile, Palpatine visited the Temple as the fighting came to a close and congratulated his new apprentice and sent him on his next mission to Mustafar to end the war once and for all. Eventually, the Jedi Temple was converted into Palpatine's personal residence on Coruscant as an attempt to bury the very memory of the Jedi and also use a secret Sith shrine that was underneath the temple. Ultimately, the fall of the Jedi Temple marked an end of an era for the galaxy. Without the Jedi to stand against Palpatine, he reigned without major opposition for decades to come. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe for more Star Wars content, and I'll see you next time.